Not only does Rowling contrast power and authority and good versus bad government, she also ties the two together. Rowling links power as a trait of a corrupt or bad government because oftentimes leaders of a bad group gain more and more power, and once this power is obtained, it has negative effects. On the other hand, Rowling links authority with something that of a trait of a good government because authority is something that a leader must obtain from the public. Rowling creates power and corruption in the Ministry of Magic through different characters. The two characters we will be focusing on in this video are Fudge and Umbridge. Fudge starts out with corruption in the Order of Phoenix when he works to cover up Harry saying that Voldemort has returned. The reason he does so is because he is in denial that the world he worked so hard to build is falling apart and crumbling right in front of him. The second character that Rowling uses to portray power and corruption in the Ministry of Magic is Dolores Umbridge. In the Order of the Phoenix, Dolores Umbridge is sent to Hogwarts to be the Defense Against the Dark art teacher. However, Umbridge does not teach how to use the spells because there is no need for the students to know how to do them because Voldemort's army has not really returned. The second position that Umbridge holds in Hogwarts is Hogwarts High Inquisitor. This position allows her to have the power to evaluate teachers on their performance, and if she is not satisfied with their performance, she has the power to fire them. Once Dumbledore disappears, Umbridge is placed as headmistress of Hogwarts. This is when her power really starts to get out of control. She begins making several rules and makes Hogwarts similar to a prison. In doing so, she loses the respect of many of her peers and the respect of her students. Because of this, the students start acting out against her, and eventually she leaves Hogwarts and Dumbledore is put back as headmaster. As well as having characters that portray corruption and bad government, Rowling also creates a character that holds authority and shows the good in the government. This character is Dumbledore. Dumbledore is a character that has always been well liked and holds a position of authority at Hogwarts. He is well respected from all his students, and an example of Dumbledore using his authority for good is in the case of Umbridge and Dumbledore. Umbridge tries to impose her power on Professor Trelawney to fire her and kick her off the grounds of Hogwarts. On the other hand, Dumbledore steps in and says that he has the authority to keep people on Hogwarts premises. Therefore, Dumbledore uses his authority to do the good for Professor Trelawney, while Umbridge, on the other hand, is imposing her power to kick her out of her home for the past 16 years.